the right, all the rules that we follow. You shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Bottom up is more through right meditation. So as we continue to do meditation, you automatically get into the space where those things don't even arise. Even if the same situation might arise, but you'll not get that feeling. So which is what is a better way of purification.
Okay. Thank you, sir. So much.
Sir, that the 16 sutras you mentioned for Ana-Pana-Sati meditation, I can correlate myself for the first 2, 3. But what is the fourth part?
Fourth part is the truths. We talked about the existence, right? The 3 seals and all that. Fourth part talks about impermanence, right? Cessation, non-attachment. So those are the truths that which Buddha discovered in deep meditation.
Okay.
Right?
So you started to explore. Sorry. Yes. So when you keep meditating, you started to experience these things like
Exactly.
a detachment, that sort of things in your meditation.
Yes, exactly. So that's what they talk about, an experiential wisdom. You have to experience, right? So I can tell you 100 lessons on detachment and non-attachment and impermanence, but ultimately you have to experience. When do you experience? You experience that in deep meditation. Once you experience that, then there is a shift in consciousness which starts happening outside of meditation also. Yeah. So that's that experiential part.
Okay. Thank you, sir. There's somebody asked in the chat that if you can mention name of the author again, Secure Law of Happiness, please.
Okay, so just put that slide up. It's Florence Cowell. Let me put that slide up so you can copy it.
Yeah, thank you. That would be great, sir.
Yeah, this is important. She's written several books. I think she's almost like most of these books are probably 50, 60 years old. And she's written one book on affirmations also.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can search Amazon for all this. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. We have one more hand raised by Kalpana ji.
Hello, Sagar sir. Thank you so much for coming to the session, sir. I have a question on the same Ana-Pana-Sati Sutras and the mind part. Can you give us an example on experiencing the mind part? I don't know how we experience the mind. Is it observing the thoughts or?
Yes. So mind, in that when you say mind, it's also called as mental formations. When you say mental formations, everything, emotions, thoughts, beliefs, right? So apart from feelings, so all these is part of mental formation, right? Or this is where our attitudes, our beliefs, everything come from our mind, right? As we continue in our meditation, a lot of things surface. For example, in sometimes meditation, you get a sense of you will get an incident from your childhood, right? You will get an incident from something else, some kind of some unpleasant incident, right? Or you also will get some wonderful vision of something great happening. All these are mental formations, right? So the third, what Buddha says is, as you continue to calm your mind, all these things bubble up. Some very old memories, some memories or samskaras from the past lifetime, right? Or some wonderful visions of the future. And over time, they'll also slowly subside, right? It's observing them with equanimity, right? You don't get attached to it. I mean, I know in PSSM, we see a lot of people explaining it so wonderfully. Oh, I got this vision. I met Babaji. I met this thing. For me, nothing happened. I always used to ask Patriji. So many people talk to so much things and nothing. And he says, no, it doesn't need to happen. And then only thing you need to do is you need to keep ignoring those experiences. And Ana-Pana-Sutras, once you see all that mind activity happening, just need to observe, and then over time it will go away, and then you'll go into the fourth part.
Understood, sir. I think I might be in the same part, sir, because initially when I started, I healed my body, and then I started feeling so much blissfulness every time I used to laugh. After that, it faded out, and then I started, bringing out all those emotions and all. Then I calmed myself down. I used to analyze all the dreams, everything. Now it doesn't matter to me, sir. I'm not getting any experiences nowadays, but I feel so much happiness when I do meditation, but I'm not focused on too much on what happens when it happens, everything. Okay.
Wonderful. Congratulations. You're closer to the peak.
Yeah, I'm not sure, sir, but I'm enjoying these sessions.
Yeah, that's it. Yes.
Thank you.
gratefulness, gratitude, right? You're happy. Whatever you are experiencing, you're happy. It's important.
Thank you,
Super.
sir.
Thank you, Kalpana. So, Masters,
Okay.
yeah, I think, sir, that's the all questions we have. So just for all the participants, we just gratitude all soon. Pay our gratitude to all the masters who joined us, and then we will have a small celebration, which is Ananda Brahma in the very end. There will be no live recording for that session, and we will finish the session of the live recording after the gratitude part. So if anybody want to stay back and then enjoy, that would be great. And other than that, yeah, we'll just.
Wonderful. Before you begin, thank you very much, Masters. It was an absolute pleasure sharing whatever I know with each one of you. And I'm sure all of us are in that path of following the Eightfold Path, and wish everyone, each one of us, to follow the right wisdom, right meditation, right concentration, right mindfulness to get out of suffering and help a lot more people like Patriji wanted us to do. So thanks very much for the opportunity. Absolute pleasure. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sagar, sir.
Thank
Thank you so much. So, Masters, before we conclude the session, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to all the great senior masters who kindly accepted our invitation and shared their wisdom. And I'm sure you all have benefited from it, and it will help to ascend you and on your spiritual journey. As you know, any project of the scale is not possible without the team effort. I would like to thank you and acknowledge all the masters who provide support. Firstly, pmcenglish, who on a very short notice arranged the live broadcast of the session and gave us a chance to be on a global platform. And huge thank you to you, Kavita ji and Krishna ji, for this. Secondly, our PSSM of Malaysia, Master Satish ji, who is part of actually PSSM Australia team, feel like a PSSM Australia as well now. Satish ji helped us with all the technical part, and then, he was present and supporting us every day. Last but not least, the PSSM Australia admin team. Let's start with the face of the team who did wonderful hosting: Kanchan ji, Shivani ji, Harshita ji, Tanuja ji, Lavanya ji, and Sandeep ji. And our backend team, who are the backbone for the whole program: Jenny, Prithvi ji, Sharma ji, Kalpana ji, Satya ji, Manjula ji, Subhadra ji, and Meenu ji. I'm so sorry if I missed anyone, because we were growing as a team now. So my advance apologies if I missed anyone. So final thank you to all the participants for joining us today. And please stay connected and tuned with PSSM Australia is committed to bring such wonderful programs in the future too. So as we conclude, let's strive to embrace the essence of Buddha and Maitreya Buddha within us. And may our efforts contribute to the creation of the world where every being coexists in peace and harmony. Thank you all. Thank you so much for joining tonight.